unfortunately, many that are told they've got a COPD, diagnosed they've got COPD, then actually go nowhere. Now, myself, I don't fly. It is possible to fly, but it just too many problems. And if I was to get ill, being that I stay in the UK, I know where to get help, and I can get home from wherever I am within 6 or 7 hours, even from the furthest point from where I actually live now. The most important thing is to be able to stay safe, to make sure where you go is disabled friendly, as I call it. It's not too hilly, that wherever you're going to stay, what accommodation doesn't have a load of stairs to climb up to, that if you use a scooter like me, you can actually get around the area quite okay. And they've got drop curbs so that you can go across the road. And also important as well to make sure wherever you're going, if you use oxygen like me, that you can get oxygen delivered, that the owner doesn't mind you having oxygen in the premises. I've never had a problem, and I've never heard of anyone having a problem, but when I make a phone call to ask to book somewhere, I always mention I suffer from severe emphysema, and therefore I have mobility issues and use oxygen when I'm mobile. And I would need to have some oxygen cylinders delivered, and I actually have a concentrator delivered as well. But anyway, we'll go on to now to how I go about searching when I'm going on holiday. As I use oxygen and a scooter for getting around, because I can't walk very far without getting too breathless, I'm obviously disabled. So I start off by looking to see what is available for accommodation, cottages, caravans, anywhere that's suitable for a disabled person. And I'm particularly interested in the accessibility levels. Is it easy? How many stairs are there? Are there stairs? Do I need a lift to get up to wherever? And I always make sure I'm at ground level, because I need it at ground level, because obviously I'm going to get out of breath. Now, Google Earth is particularly useful because you can seek out many things when you're going to places. In this case here, I'm looking for a car park, and there's one directly below, so I can then go lower and lower and lower. In fact, there's several car parks if you look at that. Here again is a seaside place that we visited not too long ago. Again, there's 2 car parks down below. You really do have a bird's eye view with Google. Here again, this is looking down into the city of Cardiff, near where I live. I do know it, but this is just an example to show you. I can see a nice big green area, which is Butte Park, and near to that is Cardiff Castle, and there's a stadium and all kinds of things down there. Again, Cardiff Bay, another place that I do visit very often, and you can see where Google can really come in useful. There's lots of little squares there, which if you click on, you can see photos. It'll tell you a little bit more about where you're going to and places of interest. Here I've actually done that. This is Blackpool, where we're going to in 2 weeks' time. It's showing you Blackpool Tower, not a particularly good picture, I can say. And now I've dropped down to ground level. This again is Blackpool. You can see the tower in front of you, because we're going to be visiting here in 2 weeks' time, and I can see exactly what's going to meet us. And it's nice paths there to go along with my scooter. There's no worries at all, and this is what I was looking for as well, drop curbs. I need to know that I'm going to be able to get across roads or junctions safely with my scooter, so I'm particularly looking for disability access wherever I'm going to, particularly if I'm going there 2 weeks' time. Again here, and as you can see, I can even see what shops there are as well. I have a real good tour of anywhere. I've had a good tour around Blackpool to see what is there. I do that with everywhere that I'm going to go to, and I would advise you as well, just to make sure it's safe. Now, Yarrow Valley Country Park, another place that we are visiting in 2 weeks' time, I wanted to see what the reviews were, so I went to TripAdvisor to see exactly, is it any good, is it worth going to? And here we can see it is worth going to. The reviews are super, a super place to explore and take pictures of wildlife and nature. Great for my photography, easy access for prams, wheelchairs, and lovely trails to follow if you have a dog. I do have a dog, and had dogs going with us, so we're going to have a good time. And I'm looking down here, but not so much looking at the pool. You can see there's a path here. I want to know, is this path any good? Can I go along it with my scooter? So I follow it along and I come down to ground level to see is it easy access, and there we are. There's the start of the path. I can go and have a nice ride along that path. So you see now how I make sure that everything is okay for me to go away, and there is really no reason anyone cannot go away no matter what using oxygen. And if like me you've got a mobility scooter as well, just make sure that the area is safe for you to go. Do a lot of Google walking. I do an awful lot of Google walking. Or you can hover, you can fly, you can get down to ground level. I'm an absolute fan of Google. Research the local area to see where you're going, where you'd like to visit. It's okay for day trips too. We're off in 2 weeks' time, and during our time away in the Lake District, Blackpool, Liverpool, we'll be taking lots and lots of photos, and Lynn will be taking photos of me taking photos as part of a blog that's coming up soon about how I go about photography. And that might be quite an interesting blog for me to do, because you'll not only see how I am making the photos, but you'll see some of the photos within the blog as well. Anyway, that's that for now. My next blog is going to be about getting out and enjoying life with oxygen, and hopefully we'll have a few pictures of me out with my camera doing various things. I look forward to talking on here again soon. For now, breathe easy, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, then you won't miss any of them. Bye bye for now, and breathe easy.